Magandang hapon po. Ang tatakil natin ngayon ay isang malamang na regulasyon. Pwede sabihin natin revolusyon. Oh, na revelasyon. Revelasyon kung sa Tagalog. Okay, ang na-reveal dito sa unahin ko ay kawawa naman si Hart. Kawawa si Hart Evangelista. Paano to? Pag ikaw, asawa mo na reveal, parang hindi mo alam ano gagawin mo. Naintindihan ko na ngayon ang problema ni Maine Mendoza. Kung ganon din ang kay Hart. Sa tingin ko mas matindi pang mga dadamdamin ni Hart. So ito pakinggan natin. ang maswerte dito ay si Chis Escudero tinuro. Ang nagturo yung boss ni Alcantara. So ito po siya. Ay nako. Ang mahirap pag ang vlogger ang nabisto. Nako. I-play na natin Ito. Pagkatapos sunod-sunod to hindi ko tatantanan to hanggang matapos to. Stage by stage.
Halimbawa nandito siya, we can invite him.
Okay,
thank you.
No issue there. Okay, so today we will hear the testimony of
Litong Collector, shout
or
out.
former Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo.
Yan.
Kindly stand up so your oath will be administered by the
Relesisyo.
Director General of the group.
Ben
Do you
Declamador.
swear or
For
affirm
truth.
to tell the
No,
truth,
no.
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? Thank you. You may take your seat.
Thank you. Are you ready to
Pakinggan natin
make
siya,
your statement?
Si
Yes po.
Engineer
You may
Bernardo.
proceed.
Graduate pa ng Mapua to Yan pala tinuturo sa Mapua.
Dear Senator Lacson and honorable members of the Blue Ribbon Committee, I am Roberto Bernardo, formerly an Undersecretary for Operations of the Department of Public Works and Highways, DPWH. I was summoned to appear today before the Honorable Blue Ribbon Committee and required to testify in connection with its ongoing inquiry in aid of legislation into the reported anomalies in certain DPWH projects, flood control projects. Bago ko po ilahad ang aking nalalaman sa mga bagay na nais tumbukin ng kagalang-galang na Blue Ribbon Committee, ako po ay umaamin sa aking maling nagawa. Ako po ay hindi naging matatag at tapat sa pagpapatupad ng tungkulin na ipinagkatiwala sa akin ng ating pamahalaan at sambayanan. Taus-puso at puno ng pagsisisi na ako po ay humihingi ng kapatawaran sa Diyos, sa ating bansa at mga kababayan, gayon din sa aking pamilya, mga kaibigan at sa lahat ng aking binigo. Nakagawa po ako ng pagkakamali at pinahintulutan ko po ang aking sarili na maging kasangkapan sa pagpapatupad ng isang masamang gawain. Handa po akong gawin ang lahat ng nararapat upang maiwasto ang aking kamalian at maiwasan na ito'y mangyaring muli. I wish to assure the Honorable Blue Ribbon Committee of my full cooperation with the investigation. I am submitting an affidavit outlining my knowledge and of and involvement in certain events material to the subject of investigation. Moreover, I will disclose and expound on related incidents within my personal knowledge, mindful not only of the materiality of my testimony, but also of my rights, as well as fearful of what effects my disclosures will have on my family's safety and well-being. I have applied before the Department of Justice for coverage as a state witness under Republic Act number 6981, otherwise known as Witness Protection, Security and Benefit Act. I hope the Honorable Blue Ribbon Committee will find merit in my application and favorably endorse the same to the DOJ. With the assurance of the Honorable Blue Ribbon Committee that my rights and benefits under RA 6981 shall be respected, I am prepared to submit the aforesaid affidavit to Honorable Blue Ribbon Committee and swear to and testify on the same, with the approval of the Honorable DOJ Secretary on the disclosure thereof for such purposes. The highly sensitive nature of the disclosures made in my affidavit cannot be stressed enough. These deal with involvement in irregularities of 4 senators and 1 congressman, 1 member of a constitutional commission, and 1 undersecretary, seriously undermining public trust in 2 out of 3 branches of our government and a constitutional body, thereby posing a significant threat to our national security, as it may lead to political instability, which may weaken the ability of the government to function effectively. 25 of September 2025, Makati City, Metro Manila. And this, Mr. Chair, signed na po ito.
Okay. May we hear from Secretary Remulla, since he mentioned about his application for admission into the program.
Your Honor, we will have to evaluate his statements in relation to all the other testimonies that we have gathered in the DOJ and in the Blue Ribbon Committee.
The Senate President,
Mr.
Mr.
Chairman,
Guzman.
yeah. We would like to listen to your sworn affidavit, if you have one, or an affidavit that you will swear to complete the disclosure that you're talking about. Otherwise, those are mere general statements. Please.
Yung kanina ano lang yon, introduction lang yon, umiyak mo na siya. Pag mawala ng luha, saka na papasok yung muta. Ito na.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. President, Mr. Chair, may I be allowed to read the
Yes, you may proceed, Yusek Bernardo.
affidavit? I, Roberto R. Bernardo, Filipino, of legal age,
Kung
a
kailan ka
resident of
tumanda,
Malolos
baka
City,
natuto eh.
Bulacan, under oath, deposed and state.
Yan ang
In
pinakamahirap
connection with the
pag-aralan,
Senate,
yung
with the
ano,
ongoing
eh.
Senate Blue Ribbon Committee investigations, I intend to submit this affidavit, which provides details of my knowledge about matters within my jurisdiction relating to flood control projects when I was still serving as Undersecretary for Operations of the Department of Public Works and Highways. This affidavit lays out details.
Sorry, excuse me. You have your counsel now with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, po,
Okay,
Mr.
on
Chair.
record. Okay.
This affidavit lays out details of the involvement of legislators as well as other government officials with a commitment on my part to expand these disclosures as my best recollection of facts and records may serve. Number 3, since the received an invitation to appear in these proceedings, I began collating, vetting, and consolidating all written communications, documents, tables, and matrices and lists in my possession, the retrieval of which has been difficult since I retired from public service last August 2025. With the benefit of more time and greater freedom to access files,
Parang bata pa naman siya, yung retirement siya, optional retirement.
I am confident that I can provide even more material and relevant evidences that would clarify the issues once and for all. Number 4, more importantly, I am executing and submitting this affidavit with my full and absolute consent as an integral part of my application to be admitted under the Witness Protection Program through the favorable recommendations of the Honorable Chairman of the Blue Ribbon Committee, Senator Ping Lacson, and the Honorable Senate President, Tito Soto, under Section 4, as well as Section 10 of Republic Act Number 6981, otherwise known as Witness Protection, Security, and Benefit Act before the Department of Justice. I attest and confirm that the names, dates, and transactions mentioned hereunder are based on my direct personal knowledge and have ample documentary support where necessary or desirable if given full opportunity to retrieve the same. Background facts. I earned my bachelor's degree in Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering in 1984. I'm a registered civil engineer by profession. In the year 1985, I began my 40-year stint in the DPWH as a laborer. I then climbed the ranks through the years as Associate Civil Engineer, Engineer 2, Engineer 3, and as Assistant District Engineer, Assistant Regional Director. I then became Assistant Regional Director CESO 4 sometime in 2012 until my appointment as Assistant Secretary in 2016. I finally became Undersecretary more than a year later and remained such until my retirement on August 2025. I met former District Engineer Henry Alcantara during my assignment in the Laguna 2nd District Engineering Office. Engineer Alcantara, Engineer Bryce Hernandez, Engineer JP Mendoza, and Engineer Algie Jumasig all belong to the Bulacan 1st DEO. 2020-2040 scheme. Sometime after the State of the Nation address of President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. in July 2025, and while I was already on sick leave, I heard from Secretary Bunoan for the first time that Engineer Alcantara, Engineer Hernandez, Engineer Mendoza, and Engineer Dumasig were engaged in contracting activities using the licenses of other contractors.
Yun ang in-house contracting.
Subsequently, Engineer Hernandez confirmed this arrangement through one of the legislative hearings and by other contractors whose license they used. According to Bryce Hernandez, their sharing is 20-20-20-40% from these activities. My understanding is that they had prepared and signed documents for purposes of collecting payments, which they then apportioned the profits amongst themselves. However, I must admit that I have no personal knowledge on the exact actions they took to accomplish this scheme, and I can only be asked general questions on the systems in place that would have allowed this modus operandi to happen. I categorically state that I have neither knowledge nor participation in these business activities, which were entirely done by Engineer Alcantara, Engineer Hernandez, Engineer Mendoza, and Engineer Dumasig on their own. Ghost projects. At about the same time, after the 2025 SONA, I also heard for the first time that aside from the 2020-2040 scheme, there were flood control projects, ghost projects, for which Engineer Alcantara, Engineer Hernandez, Engineer Mendoza, and Engineer Dumasig were also responsible.
Okay, bago ko pagpatuloy, nais ko lang muna ibaon sa utak nating lahat. Meron siyang dinadalawa banggit na unang scheme, 20, 20, 20, 40. So tatlong 20, isang 40, total ng 100. Aga nga hindi ko pa maintindihan anong ibig sabihin ng 20, 20, 20, 40. Tapos meron man siya nakita nga binabanggit ngayon yung bagong scheme, yun yung ghost project scheme. Di natin alam. Sige, at least pinupoint out ko lang para mabantayan ng isipan natin.
These were confirmed later by Secretary Bunaan during a separate legislative hearings. I called up Engineer Alcantara to ask him about these flood control ghost projects. He denied any participation. Subsequently, he likewise told me that he even convened the officers of Bulacan 1st DEO to confront them about these ghost projects, and that some officers, it was Engineer Hernandez, who was the primary person responsible for the same.
Okay, bago pagpatuloy niya, may awayan dito, may issue. Ang sabi ni Bryce, grupo ni Bryce saka si Engineer JP Mendoza, saka si Engineer Dumasig, si pakana daw kuno ito ni Engineer Alcantara yung ghost project. Pero kung si Engineer Alcantara naman pa sabihin mo, hindi daw niya alam yun, kaya nga pinagalitan daw niya. So yan ang mga kinks na nakikita ko na pag-usapan natin. Mamaya, advance ko na lang, may kinks na may isa naman na nagkiklaim si Engineer Bernardo na 10% lang daw. Ang binanggit yung isa at 10 to 15 pala percent. Ang binanggit naman ni Alcantara 25. So may hanapin tayo na 10. So bago ko pagpatuloy ito, at least alam niyo yung mga babantayan natin ng mga issue. Okay.
In the exact words of Engineer Alcantara, si Bryce po yan. I categorically state that I have neither knowledge nor participation in these flood control ghost projects.
Kami ingay.
Congressman Zaldico,
Live ako.
My personal knowledge regarding Congressman Saldico
Pakinggan nyo, anong knowledge siya kay Congressman Saldico?
set out as follows.
Itala may ital sa dulo.
Congressman Saldico one time called me to say that he met Engineer Alcantara and wanted to confirm, maayos bang kausap si Engineer Alcantara?
Makakawatan, may nalalaman pa maayos. Ano bang maayos sa kausap? Okay.
To which I replied, maayos po.
Maayos.
Engineer Alcantara then told me that Kong Saldico was asking for a 25% commission, and out of that amount, 2% was to be shared equally between Engineer Alcantara and myself.
Kaya, so dito ko nata nakikita yung issue sa 10 tsaka 20 at 15 to 25 eh. Walang binanggit si Saldico kung magkano. Pero may binanggit si Alcantara na 25. Kasi eventually kay Alcantara din magaling ang ibibigay kay Saldico.
In his exact words, boss, hati na tayo sa 2%. Furthermore, Engineer Alcantara would tell me every time that he made deliveries of cash to Congressman Saldico in compliance with his commitment to Congressman Saldico.
Kaya, so klaro, hindi pala kung pagdating kay Saldico, hindi si Engineer Bernardo ang nagde-deliver, si Alcantara. So posible na ginulangan din ni Alcantara si Bernardo. Kasi sabi ni Bernardo, hindi, 15 lang. Hindi, 25 eh. Okay.
In this affidavit, I shall mention my personal knowledge regarding Senator Chis Escudero
Nako.
as follows.
Patay si,
Maynard
Sila
Gu and I are close friends and we go years back. He is also a close friend and campaign contributor of Senator Chis Escudero. Maynard Ngu asked
si
me,
Maynard Ngo yun ha. Maynard Ngo. M-A-Y-N-A-R-D-N-G-O. Maynard Ngo. So, iba pa to kay Lawrence Lobiano, ha?
to submit a list of projects. I personally submitted a list of projects to Maynard Ngu, and some of the items therein pertaining to Valenzuela and Marinduque projects were subsequently included in the General Appropriations Act. A copy of the list of Valenzuela and Marinduque projects is here to attach to this affidavit as Annex 8.
Yun.
Annex 8.
Hindi niya na binasa.
When I
Alis
gave
na lang.
him the list, and in relation to the commitment, I asked him, Boss, paano to? Maynard replied, bahala ka na. I asked, Boss, okay na ba ang 20%? Maynard said, okay. After inclusion of the projects in the GAA, I delivered 20% of approximately 800 million or about 160 million to Maynard Ngu, which was meant for Senator Escudero.
Akala ko si Lawrence Lobiano lang ng Center West. Meron pa sa Maynard Ngo. Ngo. So, okay. 800 million. Halos 1 billion yun. Gusto mo ulitin natin? I-review natin para klaro. I-review natin.
He is also a close friend and campaign contributor of Senator Chis Escudero. Maynard Ngu asked me to submit a list of projects. I personally submitted a list of projects to Maynard Ngu, and some of the items therein pertaining to Valenzuela and Marinduque projects were subsequently included in the...
Ibig sabihin, si Maynard Ngo ang tulay at para magkaroon ng bicameral conference committee hearing, i-insert ni Chis. Siyempre hindi makahindi si Romualdez. Parang kamutan ng likod eh. Okay, bigayan.
General Appropriations Act. A copy of the list of Valenzuela and Marinduque projects is here to attach to this affidavit as Annex 8. Annex A. When I gave him the list and in relation to the commitment, I asked him, Boss, paano to? Maynard replied, bahala ka na. I asked, Boss, okay na ba ang 20%? Maynard said, okay. After inclusion of the projects in the GAA, I delivered 20% of approximately 800 million or about 160 million to Maynard Ngu, which was
yung
meant for Senator Escudero.
20% ng 800.
Finally, I would like to add that deliveries of cash were personally made to me, by me, to Maynard Ngu at his office in Manila.
Oh, so kung gano'n, ang pag-amin, mataas ang uri ebidensya niyan. Sinabi niya, personal niya na dinala ang 160 million sa office ni Maynard Ngu. Ang hindi na lang natin alam kung talaga bang binigay Maynard Ngu kay Cheese. Yan na lang.
I confirm that Commissioner Lipana requested
Oh.
that he be referred to officers
Si Commissioner Lipana ng Commission on Audit na ang asawa niya kontraktor. Na yung kontraktor na yun ang nag-attempt sana maging congressman. Kinasangkapan si Diwata. Vendors party list.
of DPWH Bulacan First DEO. I referred to Engineer Bryce Hernandez. I have no personal knowledge if they were able to secure a project in Bulacan First DEO. Furthermore, and subject to possible referral to an executive session upon the approval of the Honorable Chairman, I attest to the broader systemic issues in DPWH that are widespread.
Okay, bago ka magpatuloy, may tatanong na ako sa sarili ko. Nakikita ko sa sistema, sila na taga DPWH siya nagdetermina kung aling project ang gagawin, aling project ibigay kanino. Ibig sabihin, ang may pork barrel, ang mga district engineers. Anong klase ito? Ibig sabihin, dito na ngayon pumapasok ang karuwagan ng sistema na walang master planning. Basta salaksak na lang. Kasi kung may master planning, hindi sila makapamili, susunod sila sa plano. Yon ngayon pala ang wisdom nung nagbabanggit kayo si dating DPWH Secretary Gabriel Singson. Hindi bawal sa akin yung atado. Dapat isang kontrata yan kung 3 kilometers, 3 kilometers. Kasi yung para pag inatado mo, magsasalaksak. Pulot dito, pulot doon. May tatago na nila ngayon ang kontrata. May tatago na ngayon lang mga kakanain nila. Pero kung idiri-diretso, isang kontrata, ang kanilang problema na kasi isang kontrakto lang pwede maawardan eh. Kapag isang kontrata, 1 kilometro. O, patuloy tayo.
My statements hereunder are based on personal knowledge and direct interactions with the personalities involved with great risk to my safety and that of my family members. I confirm the following. Yusek Traigib Olaybar of DepEd. Yusek Traigib Olaybar used to
Yusek Traigib Olaybar. Hindi ko alam spelling yun. Sige.
work for Senator Ramon Bong Revilla
Oh,
and
Senator Ramon Bong
Angara,
Revilla.
Sani Angara before his appointment
Angara.
as Yusek for the Department of
Ulitin
Education.
natin ko tayo. I-rewind ko. Grabe, hindi ako maniwala pati si Angara kasama.
Risk to my safety and that of my family
Ang
members.
kinabukasan.
I confirm the following. Yusek Traigib Olaybar of DepEd.
Yusek Traigib
Yusek
Olaybar.
Traigib Olaybar
DepEd.
used to work for Senator Ramon Bong Revilla and Senator Angara, Sani Angara before his appointment as Yusek for the Department of Education. Sometime 2010, I met for the first time Yusek Olaybar, who was then working in the office of Senator Bong Revilla. Later, I learned that he transferred to the office of Senator Edgardo Angara and then later to Senator Sani Angara. Sometime 2024, Yusek Olaybar personally called me for a meeting to discuss about unprogrammed appropriations, supposedly for the office of the Executive Secretary.
Naku, dahil pala. Kaya pala napapasok. Pinagkikitaan pala talaga ang unprogrammed allocation. Parang ang tingin ko una, inosente lang eh. Hayaan mo yan, wala namang unprogrammed nga, walang pundo. Yan pala, favorite game pala nila itong unprogrammed.
In the said meeting, he requested me to submit a list of projects. After the meeting, I asked Bulacan First DEO to to prepare a list of projects for funding. Thereafter, Engineer Alcantara submitted a list of projects worth 2.85 billion. Here to attach as Annex B is a list of those projects. Subsequently, I submitted this list to Yusek Olivar. Yusek Olivar told me that the commitment is 15%. In his words, boss, 15 yan. Thereafter, the DPWH received a special allotment release order for 2.85 billion for the projects listed Annex B, in Annex
So,
B.
ibig sabihin, Department of Education, yun ang mga school buildings. Tapos sa mag-implement, DPWH, 15% daw eh. Ulitin natin, i-rewind natin konti para maintindihan natin.
Worth 2.85 billion.
2.85
Here
billion.
to attach as Annex B is a list of those projects. Subsequently,
Ibig sabihin, si Olivar manghingi ng kung anong gagawin at tapos si Olivar ang bahala magpalusot na maipasok sa budget, na aprobadong budget. Kahit pa na ang program, basta maaprobahan lang. Yun ang target nila.
I submitted this list to Yusek Olivar. Yusek Olivar told me that the commitment is 15%. In his words, boss, 15 yan. Thereafter, the DPWH received a special allotment release order for 2.85 billion for the projects listed Annex B, in Annex B. Engineer Alcantara, from time to time, would collect and deliver the agreed 15% commitment to me, which I delivered or cost to be delivered to Yusek Olivar in Magallanes, Makati, and
Naku.
other places.
Naku. Oh. 312 million na compute mo?
312,750,000.
Oh. Ayun. Napalunok siya. Para ang laway niya, mailalabas siya sa bibig niya. Uminom siya ng tubig. Oh, sige. Napatingin.
Senator Ramon Bong Revilla.
Ang mukha ni ang mukha ni Lacson parang natulala. Ulitin natin si Ramon Bong Revilla.
Annex B, in Annex B. Engineer Alcantara, from time to time, would collect and deliver the agreed 15%
Napatagal
commitment
ka
to me,
muna.
which I
Bago
delivered
na mabanggit si
or
Ramon
cost to
Revilla.
be delivered to Yusek Olivar in Magallanes, Makati, and other places.
Oh, yun. Matagal, oh. Kinabahan to. Bakit siya uminom muna ng tubig? Napatulala.
Senator Ramon
so-
Bong Revilla.
Oh, Senator Ramon Bong Revilla.
Sometime in the year 2024, Senator Revilla and I met where I gave him a list of projects given to me by Engineer Alcantara. Senator Revilla asked for a commitment, which I suggested. Then he approved at 25% of the total amount. Then he approved at 25% of the total amount of the projects indicated in the list here to attach as Annex C.
Gahaman talaga si Agimat.
I relayed the 25% commitment
Birthday
to
pa
Engineer
naman niya ngayong
Alcantara and
araw.
told him that Senator Revilla will appreciate additional contributions for his senatorial re-election bid. Engineer Alcantara
Natalo pa siya.
collected the 25% commitment, or about 125 million, which was turned over to me and then delivered to Senator Revilla in his house in Cavite.
Nako, personal na biniliver. Wala na. Ano na to? Ama, kung nakalusot ka dun sa plunder case ka na police, dito, hindi ka makakalusot. Personal na eh. Doon kasi ang problema nung nakaraan, kung looking back as to what happened with na police cases, kung ako ang nag-design kung paano ko i-prosecute yan, liligawan ko talaga ng gusto na police na siya magiging star witness. Kasi mga kontraktor lang buti dito ngayon na iba, ang mataas na opisyal lang nag-deliver. Delikado, wala na. Napalulon ng laway.
Senator Nancy Binay.
Oh, Nancy Binay!
Sometime in the year 2024, Carlin Villa, a staff of trusted confidant of Senator Binay,
Villa.
called me and asked for a commitment which was set at 15% of the total amount of the projects
Miss
indicated in the list
15% ka
here
rin
to
pala.
attach as Annex D.
Buti ka pa si
I
Bong
relate
Revilla,
the
25.
15% commitment to Engineer Alcantara. Engineer Alcantara collected 15% commitment or about 37 million, which was turned over to me and which I then delivered to Senator Binay at a house in Quezon City.
Nako! Patay! Personal delivery. Hindi man lang tawag ng Grab. Lalamove.
Given the complexities of the transactions and personalities involved, I humbly reserve the right to
Umiyak na
submit
siya.
a supplementary affidavit if warranted in the premises. I attest to the truth of the foregoing statements based on my personal knowledge and authentic records. In witness or hope, I will be affixing my signature this day of September 2025 here, Mr. Chair.
Yeah. Kindly sign your affidavit
Kita
in the
mo,
presence of everybody.
mangyat-ngit din pala yung kurakot, no? Ay, nako. Yari si Bong, tsaka si Nancy.
Here, Mr. Chair, I have already signed it.
For the record, you signed the same affidavit that you read, no?
Yes
Kaya hindi
po.
wala ka
Thank you,
talagang
Chair. Maraming
makita na
salamat, Yusek.
honest job
Secretary
ng mga
Remulla
tao
is
ito.
recognized.
Your Honor, after hearing his affidavit and his willingness to disclose all other details about the transactions that happened,
Meron pang
Under
iba
his
siya,
watch.
hindi na banggit eh.
may I respectfully ask the committee to allow the DOJ to have an evaluation of Mr. Bernardo immediately. This matter has to be done because of the gravity of the situation and the fact that we may have to really work overtime on legal matters that are needed or on necessary legal matters so that we can preserve the monies and other things that are involved in this discussion.
Thank you, Secretary Remulla. Will you be open to answer some questions addressed to the Secretary of Justice before you leave? Just like the last time? No, not to Yusek Bernardo, but to the Secretary for some clarificatory questions. I mean, to the Secretary of DOJ, not to the affiant. Because you have to bring him back after lunch, no? Not to you, but Secretary Remulla. Will
Yes
you
po.
be willing to, not Yusek Bernardo? I'm referring my question to Secretary Remulla. If you're willing to accommodate just a few questions from the members, if they're
Yes, Your Honor. Of course,
Okay.
Your Honor.
So we'll start with whoever. Senator Erwin Tulfo is first on the list. Kindly limit your questions
Isa pa no,
in the
bata
meantime
ni
to
Eric Yap
Secretary Remulla. Mamaya na lang yung kay
na magnanakaw.
Undersecretary Bernardo. Meron. Anybody? You have some questions?
The same naman lang rin, Mr. Chair, na pag alis ni Secretary Remulla, alis din si Bernardo, baka pwedeng magtanong na kay Bernardo.
Hindi. Ang kasundan natin, pagbalik na lang. Kasi hahaba eh. And they have work to do. So we are accommodating them in the same manner that we accommodated Alcantara, Engineer Alcantara, to be brought immediately to the DOJ for evaluation, for some procedure. Then after that, we can hold all the
Baka
time
nga.
involved. Maski
Hingi
hanggang
si
madaling araw
Remulla.
kung gusto mo
Hoy,
tanongin
ang
si
bagitin mo na lang,
Secretary
ano,
O
ah?
siya, pero
You can.
ito, for the benefit
Tala,
of
ang batas kasi isa,
general
ibigay ka muna,
questions
ito
lang
ulit
sana.
mo.
We're just postponing.
Oy, sa
We're
ulo
not
ba, sabihin mo ng
rejecting
30
your
million?
request to
Akin ang sobra.
propound questions.
Kasi
Yan
sa
ang
akin
ayaw
kasi,
ko
sir,
na una, kukunin ng pera. Dapat walang
sabi niya ngayon
diskusyon muna.
dito,
Hayaan ang korte.
diretso agad file ng kaso sa DOJ without
Hindi, no,
us
no, no,
giving the benefit na makapagtanong man lang kung
Sige. Send.
No, I think the thing is that the Department of Justice, as much as possible,
Marami pa siyang ano,
evaluate
lilinisin
first.
yan.
They will not
Tama
file
si
any
Bato,
cases
dapat
against anybody.
tanungin na
but
kagad.
subsequently, filing of
And then,
cases will follow.
Um,
Kung sana naman bago siya makonsider doon, dito muna sa atin. Dahil sa atin niya nilahad yung statement niya. So, hindi naman niya nilahad sa DOJ, sa atin muna. So, sana makapagtanong tayo bago natin turn over sa DOJ for their consideration.
Mr. Chair, I think the point.
Hearing is suspended.
Yun, ha. So, stop muna tayo dyan, ha. Mamaya na tayo magpatuloy. So mag-shoutout na lang ako. Pero ang at least, malaman na malaman, ha? Malaman na malaman. Ay, nako. So, Melinis J sa Singapore. Kaya nga, di ba nagalit si Vice President Sara? Kasi, kukuhanin ang pera ba ang budget sa DepEd. Yung palang kwentong DepEd na ngayon ko lang naintindihan na nagalit si Sara. May rami palang kumukuha ng project pa sa Department of Education na hindi na mapagawa-gawa tuloy. So, Peter Aludino, why they let them go out? Investigating is going on. Tapos sabi niya ni Peter Aludino, si Jenny Bumagat naman, pag di dumaan kay Buying, naku, buying ang salaysay ng mga resources. Tama, no? Tama ka, Jenny. Hindi maging Buying, maging buying. Nako, hindot. Na mga mga resources maiba. Huwag na kayong magtataka na may edited ang ibang nakasaad sa ang laki ng mga mata niyan sa ni Buying. Dapat ayon sa kanyang script. Nako, patay tayo. Tapos si Pastor Rodi Rabi, Dr. Kausing, talamak talaga ang korupsyon sa DPWH, Kongreso, Senado, at ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan tungkol sa Ghost Flood Control Project. Wala na sa pag-asang munad, oh. Bali, wala. Sisiw na sisiw ang confidential fund ni Sara Duterte dito. Romel Bingson. Jury system. Jury Bingson tayo, kapsat. Ang sasalba sa bansa. Yun na lang talaga paglaban natin. Kasi alam na nila, kaya na bayaran kahit sinong judge, eh. Kahit sinong piskal. O kahit si Buying, kayang buying. O at least, at least, shout out to Zaldico at Tambaluslos. Ubusin na ng pera na ninakaw nyo sa amin dahil nasusunog na kayo sa impyerno. Grabe. Peter Aludino, grabe talagang korupsyon. Mga gayon. Rabel Bingson Kapsat, Daimbag Malim. Pastor Rodi Rabi. Si at least ulit. Pero ang may pinakamalaking taba ay si Tambaluslos. O kaya nga tamba pala tawag niya, malaking taba siya. At Saldi, yun ang dalawa. Pero mo, ang naalala ko dito, sige, sa sunod na natin ang discard yan. May mga ilalabas tayo na mga gwardiya naman magsasalita. Ang nakawan sa mata ng mga security guard. At least, kaya yumaman si Diwata Paris Overload. Ito si Diwata, yung si Lipana, Commissioner Lipana naman ang kanya. Si party list ni Diwata, si Lipana. Efren Gohelde. Tapos si at least, nagagalawang Buying ang salaysay ni Bernardo. Tapos si at least, si Bing Diboke, Direction. Dali may tumatawag. Engineer Territor. Okay, sino pa? Helen Bagyo. Ibrahim. Si Ibrahim Olair. Thanks God. Lumabas din ang katotohanan. Yan ang tama, mga korap. Relay assist you, more power. Utang collector. Okay. Sino pa? Hanggang dyan na muna tayo, ha. Mamaya, balik kayo mamaya. Matindi ilalabas ko. Peter Aludino, why they let him go out? Investigate is going on. Melinis J. Tartaro, Jenny Bumagat. Kung pwede nga lang, huwag mo nang magbayad ng buwis. Ay, naku. Kasi, yan mo na, balik kayo. In 5 minutes, balik.